Hey there, welcome to Stoic Wisdom, the place where we dive deep into the timeless teachings of Stoic philosophy to live bolder, more meaningful, and truly epic lives. Let's kick things off with a question that hits hard. What's really holding you back from becoming the absolute best version of yourself? Is it a lack of opportunities? Not enough luck? Or maybe you're waiting for that one perfect moment to finally take action? Well, buckle up, because today we're lighting a fire under you with a game-changing mindset straight from the Stoic. Greats Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus act as if you're already the best. Picture this, right now. This very second, you decide to live with the confidence, discipline, and grit of the most unstoppable version of you. No waiting for that dream job, no hoping for a lucky break, no stalling until the right time magically appears. Do you dare to step up and act like the person you've always dreamed of being? This isn't about arrogance, it's about seizing control of your life. Starting with how you show up today. In this journey, we're diving into how Stoic philosophy can turn the act as if mindset into real, life-changing action. You'll discover how to face challenges head-on, chase your goals with relentless drive, and live a life you're damn proud of. How do you rise after a fall? How do you stare down fear and keep pushing forward? Are you ready to live like your best self right now? Stick with Stoic Wisdom as we unpack the secrets to living epically, inspired by the greatest Stoic minds. Don't miss out. Let's ignite that spark inside you and get moving. Asterisk the common struggle, hesitation, and self-doubt. Asterisk imagine you're standing at the edge of a massive opportunity, a dream job interview, a bold new business venture, or the first step toward transforming your life. But then, that little voice in your head creeps in. I'm not good enough. I'm not ready. What if I crash and burn? Sound familiar? If you've ever felt that, you're not alone. Hesitation and self-doubt are the invisible chains holding us back from becoming our best selves. They keep us stuck in our comfort zones, frozen in place. Even when opportunity is screaming our name. Think about someone gearing up for a big interview. They've prepped hard. They've got the skills, but their mind's playing tricks. I'm not that impressive. Someone else is probably better. Or maybe someone wants to get in shape, but keeps saying, I'll start when work calms down, when I have more time, when I feel ready. Ring any bells? These aren't just excuses, they're symptoms of a deeper issue. It's not about your busy schedule or lack of opportunities. The real battle is inside. Hesitation and self-doubt are quietly sabotaging you. Stoic philosophy, handed down by legends like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, cuts through the noise. The biggest obstacle isn't the world out there, it's how you respond to it. So how do you break free from those invisible chains? The answer is a mindset shift that packs a punch. Act as if you're already the best. This isn't about waiting for the stars to align, it's about choosing, right here, right now, to live with the confidence, discipline, and humility of someone extraordinary. Let's explore how Stoicism can help you crush hesitation, silence, self-doubt, and start your journey to becoming your best self. Ask yourself, what's stopping me from taking action today? Is it that nagging voice saying you're not enough? If you could shut it up and step forward, what would you do differently? Let's find out how Stoic wisdom can transform your mindset and fuel your action. Asterisk Stoic power, the strength within. Asterisk 1 of the core truths of Stoicism comes from Epictetus, who dropped this myth. It's not what happens to you that causes pain, it's how you choose to react. Pause for a second and let that sink in. You can't control everything life throws at you. A bad interview, a sudden setback, or a day that just feels like a total dumpster fire. But there's one thing you always control: your attitude and your actions. That's the real superpower. Stoicism hands you the strength that comes from within. Imagine you're prepping for a big presentation, your stomach's in knots, wondering what the audience will think or if they'll judge you. Stoicism says you can't control their reactions, but you can control how you prep, how you deliver, and how to handle the pressure. When you choose to show up with confidence and grit, you're already one giant step closer to being your best self. So what does act as if you're the best really mean? It's not about being the greatest in the world or outshining everyone else. It's about living up to your highest potential, even if you're not at your final goal yet. Picture a student cramming for a big exam. They might not know every answer, but if they study hard, walk into that room with focus, and give it their all, they're living this mindset. Are you ready to choose that attitude today? Can you believe you've already got what it takes to act like your best self? Here's a challenge. The next time you face a tough moment, a tricky conversation, a high-stakes meeting, or a personal goal, ask yourself, if I were my best self, how would I handle this? Write down your answer and start acting on it. You'll see that inner strength start to reshape how you live. Asterisk, what does the best really mean? Asterisk, before we dive deeper, let's clear something up. What does being the best mean in Stoic terms? Some folks think acting like the best means being cocky, thinking you're better than everyone else, or strutting around with a big ego. That's not what Stoicism's about. Arrogance is putting others down to lift yourself up. Stoic excellence, it's about setting the highest standards for yourself, living true to your values, and constantly leveling up. Think of an Olympic athlete. They might not have that gold medal yet, but every day they wake up, train with relentless discipline, and believe they can reach the top. They're not obsessing over beating their rivals, they're focused on crushing their own limits. That's what the best means in Stoicism. It's not about outdoing others, it's about outdoing yesterday's version of you. Take a second to think about a personal goal, learning a new skill, eating healthier, or climbing the career ladder. Are you waiting for the perfect moment to start? Stoicism says you don't need to wait until you're good enough. Just act like the person you want to become. Ask yourself, if I were my best self, what would I do differently today? That answer is your roadmap to action. Try this. In the next 24 hours, pick one small thing your best self would do. Maybe it's planning out tomorrow, meditating for 10 minutes, or hitting the gym. Do it with focus and confidence, like you're already that person. You'll see how these small steps spark big changes. Asterisk, 3 steps to act like the best mindset into reality. Stoicism gives us 3 practical, no BS steps to start today. These don't require you to move mountains, just shift how you show up for yourself and your life. Step 1, confidence and presence. Confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build through action. Picture yourself walking into a job interview. Your heart's racing, your mind's buzzing with doubts. But if you stand tall, speak clearly, and look people in the eye, you're sending a message. I believe in my worth. Epictetus taught us, we can't control the outcome whether you get the job, but you can control how you show up. Imagine you're at a big meeting, all eyes on you. Instead of shrinking back, you take a deep breath, flash a calm smile, and speak with steady conviction. Those small moves make you stand out, not because you're better than anyone else, but because you're fully present. Confidence tells the world and yourself that you're ready. Try this today. Next time you're in a tough spot, a hard convo, a big presentation, or meeting someone new, stand tall, breathe deep, and smile. Be present like you're already your best self. Notice how it feels to own that moment. Start small and watch that confidence ripple into every part of your life. Step 2, discipline in action. Marcus Aurelius dropped some straight up truth. Stop wasting time debating what a good person should be. Just be one. Excellence doesn't come from perfect plans or waiting for inspiration. It comes from consistent discipline action. An Olympic athlete doesn't wait to feel motivated to train. Rain or shine, good day or bad, they show up and put in the work. Apply this to your life. Want to get healthier? Don't wait for the perfect day to start. Take small steps. Walk for 20 minutes. Eat one clean meal, or get a solid 8 hours of sleep. Want to master a new skill? Commit to 15 minutes of practice daily. These tiny actions, done consistently, lead to massive results. Think about a goal you're holding onto. Are you stalling because you don't feel ready? Ask, if I were my best self, where would I start? The answer is usually simpler than you think. Maybe it's making a plan, signing up for a course, or just getting off the couch. Try this. Pick one small action tied to your goal and commit to doing it every day for a week. You'll be shocked at how discipline turns dreams into reality. Step 3, humility and learning. Seneca nailed it. As long as you live, keep learning how to live. The best don't get complacent. They know excellence is a journey, not a finish line, and they embrace every chance to grow. Picture a student who bombs a test. Instead of giving up, they analyze their mistakes, figure out how to improve, and prep harder for the next one. That's Stoic humility, seeing every challenge, every failure, as a chance to level up. Imagine you're learning guitar, your first chords sound awful, you're tempted to quit. But if you keep practicing, learn from your mistakes, and stay open to feedback, you'll get better. Humility doesn't make you weaker, it makes you unstoppable, because it keeps you hungry to learn. Try this. Next time you screw up a failed project, a rough conversation, pause and ask, what can I learn from this? Write down one specific lesson and one action to improve. Say you tanked a presentation, maybe the lesson is you need to rehearse more. and an action is practicing in front of a mirror for 10 minutes daily. Are you ready to grow from your mistakes? That's how the best keep climbing. Astor is facing failure like a champion. Failure is part of the game, but how you handle it defines who you are. Marcus Aurelius said it best. What stands in the way becomes the way. That's Stoic wisdom at its finest. Failure isn't your enemy, it's your teacher. Instead of fearing it, embrace it as the path to growth. Think of an entrepreneur launching their first business. They pour in time, money, and heart, but it flops. Do they quit? No. They break down what went wrong, learn to manage cash flow better, tighten their plan, and try again. That failure fuels their next big win. That's how the best tackle setbacks. They don't let failure define them. They use it to get stronger. Bring this into your life. Next time you hit a wall, a bad grade, a missed opportunity, a goal you didn't crush, ask, how can I turn this obstacle into an opportunity? Write down 3 things you could do differently and start on one today. Didn't get that promotion? Figure out the skills you need. Sign up for a course or find a mentor. Failure is not the end, it's the start of a better you. Try this. This week, write down one time you failed and the lesson it taught you. Then pick one specific action to apply that lesson now. You'll see failure isn't as scary as it seems. It's your wingman on the road to greatness. Asterisk inspiring others by being your best. When you live like your best self, you don't just change your life, you light up everyone around you. Picture a candle in the dark. It doesn't just shine for itself, it can ignite dozens of others without losing its flame. Your confidence, discipline, and humility, they're contagious, lifting up everyone in your orbit. Think of someone you admire. Maybe it's how they tackle challenges, grind toward their goals, or stay positive no matter what. You can be that person too. When you show up with confidence and hustle, you become a role model, inspiring friends, family, or co-workers to step up their game. Try this week. Do one kind thing for someone without expecting anything back. A genuine compliment, helping a co-worker, or listening to a friend in need. Watch how that positivity spreads. Ask yourself, if I live as my best self, who could I inspire? That answer will push you to act with bigger purpose. Picture this, a coworker sees you crushing and showing up on time, treating people with respect, and giving your all. Soon, they start stepping up to working harder and staying positive. Just by living your values, you've kicked off a ripple effect, making your world better. That's the Stoic way, not just elevating yourself, but elevating everyone around you. Astor's turning mindset into habit. Seneca said it straight. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence isn't an act, it's a habit. The active mindset might feel tough at first, especially when doubt or old habits creep in. But when you keep showing up, those small actions become who you are. Think of someone starting to stand tall and make eye contact when they talk. At first, it feels awkward, but after 3 months of doing it daily, it's second nature. They've become a more confident person. You can do this with any habit. Journaling to reflect, working out consistently, or carving out time to learn something new. Try this today. Pick one small habit your best self would have: reading 10 pages a day, writing down 3 things you're grateful for, or exercising for 15 minutes. Commit to it for 30 days straight. You don't need to be perfect, just keep going. After 30 days, look back and ask, how have I changed? You'll be blown away by how small steps lead to big wins. Here's another example. Someone wants to get better at writing. They start with 100 words a day, even if it's just random thoughts. At first, it's a grind, but after a month, they're not only writing better, they're loving the process. That tiny habit turned them into a better version of themselves. Ask yourself, what habit will get me closer to my best self? And more importantly, are you ready to start today? Asterisk the act as if you're the best mindset isn't a destination, it's a journey. Stoicism teaches us that excellence isn't about what you achieve. It's about how you live every single day with confidence, discipline, and humility. Every small step you take, standing tall in a conversation, sticking to your workout, learning from a flop, is a brick in the foundation of your best self. Ask yourself, what will I do today to live like my best self? Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for confidence to magically appear. Don't wait for opportunity to knock. Start now with what you've got. Stoic wisdom is your guide to living boldly, meaningfully, and fully. The journey to your best self isn't some far-off dream, it's a choice you can make today. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus remind us you don't need to wait to be good enough or ready. It all starts with one simple decision. Act like you're already the best with confidence. Discipline and humility. Imagine looking in the mirror each morning and asking, if I'm my best self today, how will I live this day? That answer will spark small, powerful actions. How you smile in a convo, how you grind through your work, or how to take care of yourself with intention and not failure. As Marcus Aurelius said, isn't the end, it's part of the path. Every stumble is a chance to learn, stand up, and get closer to your goals. Like an Olympic athlete who doesn't quit after a loss, you can use setbacks to grow stronger. Each step you take standing taller, learning a new skill for 10 minutes a day, or staying calm under pressure builds the best version of you. Here's your action plan. Every morning, take 1 minute to ask, if I'm my best self, what's one thing I'll do differently today? Then pick one small move, write down 3 things you're grateful for, hit a 15-minute workout, or smile at a stranger. These actions stack up, turning Stoic wisdom into habits, and habits into who you are. Thanks for joining Stoic Wisdom on this journey to unlock your inner fire. If this sparks something in you, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and share this with your crew to light up their paths too. Remember, you don't need to wait to be your best self. Right now, step up with confidence, discipline, and humility, and watch your life transform. Catch you in the next video.